about, like pro-Trump, anti-Trump. This is about movement conservatives, to use your word, the quote-unquote never-Trumpers, and explore where you guys fit, in today's political ecosystem.
Oh, nowhere.
Nowhere, right. But I will make this argument. Other than immigration, and the president has certainly taken a number of hardline positions on immigration, border separations being one of them, you could make an argument that from a policy perspective, there's not a ton of daylight between his administration and George W. Bush's.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in Obama's. I actually hear that raised a lot as a compliment and as an insult, just because he's said a lot of awful things. He's tried to do some awful things, but comparing policy wins, comparing foreign policy impulses, there's not always a ton of difference. And so some libertarians in particular like to point out that the rhetoric on Trump is overheated. There's this hysteria about everything he does because he hasn't actually done a lot. I worry about the policy, but I worry just as much about the rhetoric. I think it's corrosive. I think it's toxic. I think it has a lot more cultural resonance than some of the policies that the party is passing. I used to say this during the campaign, that Trump was wearing the Republican Party like a rented tuxedo. And at the end, it was going to end up crumpled in the corner with stains of many kinds on it. But I thought after prom night, essentially, the Republican Party would have to sort of steer Trump to its agenda. And instead, Trump is the center of gravity, and he has brought Republicans to his, I won't call it an agenda, his impulses, his urges, his blurting, his whatever it is that keeps him up at night.
I guess I disagree a little bit with